Alrighty, we are back online. Let's have a look and see what I have in the mailbox. I think it's looking pretty rough. Got 31 silvers here, 700 gold here, 37k here, that's good. Nothing in here on 6.7k in the last count. Overall, pretty shit. Have any sales at least? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nope. So what I can do is I think tonight we're gonna run. What's gonna run next? We haven't done that yet this week, and we really should, because it's pretty decent gold. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. We'll start off on our main realm. Nope, screen focus, come on. Right. Yeah, we've decided to use a different tactic. We're not actually porting out anymore. We are just going to run out because it's quicker. Because then we don't have to fly in from the graveyard anymore. Oh, actually, we need this guy to be the lead because he's the slowest. There we go. I want to follow. Sweet, there we go. Let's go. So we're probably going to be doing this the whole night. Level of these mobs? 31, okay. So I leveled up one of the lower tunes slightly. It's now level 42, so hopefully it won't get CC'd anymore, but we'll find out in a second. Go. And we're skipping the looting because it just takes more time that we don't need to spend. Because it comes to the mailbox anyways, so I'm just gonna quickly go through here as quick as we can, I mean. And I think we're going to start running Zul group as well, but I will we'll probably spend some time leveling tunes for that first, because I want to keep these guys at next, so I have to keep moving in between. Hey, Legendarism. Yeah, back at good old Nex. I haven't done that yet this week. We literally just started with the first team. How are you doing, Legendarism? How was your day today? I found out that you cannot efficiently multi-box Zul group. I haven't even unlocked that yet, but since you can't multi-box that really, I wish I have like 5 accounts. I don't know, I might be able to handle it. Well, I used to 5-box on my older hardware, and that hardware was pretty bad. Like, I still have a bad graphics card. I have a 1080, not Ti or anything, just plain old 1080, which does fine. And I used to have a i7, but that was like 5 generations old. Like, that was a 5-year-old CPU. So with limited add-ons on all the graphics turned down. Oh yeah, that's right, the RAM, that's an issue. Yeah, I had heaps of RAM though. I had 48 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Yeah, you got the pre-built. Yeah, that's probably going to be pretty rough. I don't think that's going to work. Although in the future, if you ever get a new PC, you should be able to. So I'd recommend to come and learn all the tips and tricks from me first, so you're all prepared when you get one. Just leave it like it is. I'm saving to get a better one. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I upgraded my CPU and motherboard end of last year, I think. But I didn't want to fork out the money as well for a graphics card because it was just too much in one go. So I will do that maybe for my birthday. I can play 2 accounts, but the real other 3 gold makers I don't want to. No life wow play. Yeah, once you get into the multi-boxing, like actual playing like 5 accounts, unless you want to pay real money for the subs, you're kind of like always making gold, otherwise you won't make enough, I feel. So you're kind of stuck playing World of Warcraft pretty much. Yeah, and I think with 2 accounts you get the main benefits of a multi-box anyway, so it's just a realm trading. You can like post while you're playing on your main. Like they are mainly the benefits of multi-boxing really. So with 2, you're not really, you can do all of that. That makes niche things like running next slightly less efficient, but you know, if that's the only thing. Plus I think 2 is actually a good number because you can actually do the dragon flying with 2 toons. Like you can stick one on the back of the other one, which makes life so much easier. This one. So 2 is probably the better amount of accounts. Yeah, if I didn't have 5 accounts already, I would probably go with 2 as well. Yeah, today I started making a list. Yeah, I'm crafting and leveling myself. Yeah, I think that's the right way of doing it. Like the benefit of having more than 2, I think drops off massively unless you're really no-lifing it while you're I don't know, like cancel scanning on 5 different servers or something silly like that. Ah, no, you don't actually have to loot them, because what happens, the loot goes to your mailbox. So to save myself time, I just kill him, I run past him, and then I run out of the dungeon, out of the raid I mean, at the end. Pop up the mailbox, just pick out the scorch stones, leave all the rest in the mailbox, because I can't actually be bothered looting all of that anymore. I just got so lazy. When I send the scorch stones over, and I quickly swap over to the next set of toons. On life, I think I've got like 99% of all the transmog items anyways. That you get from these bosses. Yeah, because actually, even though it doesn't feel like a lot of time, it actually saves quite a bit of time not looting and just straight up running through, not spending any time looting. Yeah. You make more gold though if you were looting the bosses. Well, I guess you get it in the mailbox anyways. Like all the boss loot comes in your mailbox. Your like the trash loot doesn't, so you're losing out on all of that. But yeah, I'm just too lazy. I feel there's not enough reward nowadays for looting all the trash. I loot and sell everything. Yeah, that's fair enough. Especially if you've got like your add-on sell like scrap or something to quickly get rid of it, which I have on mostly. But I've just decided I can't be bothered anymore. Just want to get through this as soon as possible and then go and do something else again. All in the name of efficiency. Oh, go in here. You can build the next copy set. I loot something to you can build the next copy set. Only missing gloves. Oh right, so yeah, you almost got it. Nice. Yeah, I could probably I might have enough lamented pieces to do that as well now. I probably have enough of the Phylacter weave or whatever it's called as well to make a whole set. So I would just need to pay the other materials and get someone to craft the next stuff. Like the like stuff you need through the I forgot now. What's it called? Order system, whatever that's called. I mean there's a tier 3. That's not achievement. Oh really? Getting tiers from them. Default looting the bosses and getting the tiers from them. Gotcha. Hey, semicolon. Good to see you again. How is your day today? Default looting the bosses and getting the tiers from them. Yeah. Yeah, I think at one point I'll make myself like the tier 3 set from the lamented pieces. Because I'll just keep farming them until I have like a ton of them, to the point where there's no point anymore farming it until I sell some. Well, then I'll just make a set at the same time. I have 2 mic sources here. Oh, give me a sec. How is that even possible? Oh, I didn't hear 2 mics. I think is good. Like a background noise. Yeah, last time the mic just sounded really off. Like it sounded really weird. Sounded echoey. I don't know, sorry. No, good. I mean, headset and here fine. No real no lying. Maybe you're just too high. Who knows? Who knows? If you are, that's a good state to be in. I mean, I am running OBS, but you guys are on Twitch, so there's. I think I don't have separate audio sources in Twitch. I actually have my OBS muted as far as I'm aware. I can just double check that it's still muted. Because I used to hear myself back and I couldn't work it out what it was. It was actually OBS, which is play back the audio back in my headset of my mic. It was really weird. Just very faintly, but none of the other audio. It's so weird. So I had to mute OBS on my own PC. I'll just double check that that's still muted. These guys can go and order walk. quickly check. Audio. Oh. Volume mixer. Where's OBS? Yeah, OBS is muted. Oops. Yeah, that's right. I do. I skip all the RP bosses. Yeah, so you do the 3 wings, the one guy in the middle, like the dragon. Then I run to military to do the last one there. So this is eventually going to trigger my OCD because all these tunes will have mail left in the mailbox that I'm not going to collect. But I just don't want to deal with it anymore. All this loot, I'm just going to let it expire, I think. Or maybe like once a month clean out the mailbox. Scotch stones, trade, there you go. This guy, trade. Scotch stones, go. Next one. There you go, trade all these. Last one. Cool, and I can mail this off to the tune where I want them on. Oops. This goes to this guy, here we go. And now we can swap tunes again. Swap. So this way they will be right at the entrance instead of at the graveyard. Because previously I just ported out and then did the stuff at the graveyard. But I think this is quicker. Because it takes like a minute or so, like a minute and a little bit, to run out from the last boss that I do. And I'm convinced it takes longer to move like 5 tunes from the graveyard into next. Go. This guy. Yeah, so I did that with most of my tunes, but not all of them. Oh, why is this guy here? Return to present time. Yes. She can't run this while you're in Chromie time. Okay. Yeah, see, so you have to fly all your elts over from the graveyard here every time. I'm pretty sure that takes more than a minute. While if you just have them standing there, you don't have to deal with it. Oh. Right, so I have to summon this guy. What's his name? Transmute. Here you go. La 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 da dun da dun. Ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Okay, you go. I wanna follow. Yep. Gonna make some food scope. Have fun farming. Leave a look. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hope you're gonna have something nice for food-wise. Yeah, thank you for tuning in and saying hi. It's nice. Oh, nice, because my tune is 45, it looks like it doesn't get pulled anymore. Cool. Looks like level 45 is a magical level that you want to get, so you don't get pulled by these spiders. So 431. Can actually get some of the 428 pieces on here to get some better gear. Oh, this is still low. Yeah, if I buy a couple of the 428, not 424 pieces, I'll be higher. I can actually, at that point, I can try and boost my own tunes again. That might be high enough level, or high enough item level, to make it more efficient. So ideally, I'll be able to boost my own tunes to 60, to 70. I mean, without having to actually level them. Body dum bum ba dum bum. I wonder how many lamented pieces I'm gonna get this week. I got 2 last week, and then I spent the last 100 or so tokens on. It's 100, maybe last 60. Yeah, I think the last 60 I spent on getting patterns, just to get a little bit of a mix. I might do that again, because even the patterns, they do sell as well. Need to make sure they don't get pulled off the platform here, because that'll be pretty annoying. Everybody in? Yep, right, let's go. Yeah, I think I once had it, I don't know if that was a bug or not, but when I got back to the middle area, like the starting area, all these mobs chased me all the way around to the starting area. That's only happened once. That was a bit weird. Yeah, so the trick there is have a druid that can give you some speed boost. That little speed boost is enough to not have to jump that ledge. You just straight up run off with all your else on follow and you won't fall down. And if you don't have a druid, use the speed totem from a shaman, that works too. Because I can just, well, I can make the jump usually, but it's just a pain in the ass if you don't make the jump. Especially since you're gonna have to do it 5 times with 5 tunes. La 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 dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba da da bum, ba dum ba dum bum. Dun, 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 dun. No, if I had all druids, this would have been a lot quicker, but I actually wanted to have a mix, because initially I was collecting all the transmog pieces, but I think got the majority now, so I don't really need it anymore. Yeah, we did 3 sides, didn't we? Yep. Go in the middle, kill this boss. This always takes a little while. I don't know why I have to wait like 5 or 10 seconds for this thing to be clickable again. I can't remember that being a thing back in back when this was current content. It's actually just so many things that have changed since this was current content, because I used to play back in the day when this was current on the rated next with my guild. Oh, the way things are now, like running rates and stuff, it's just like it's hard to compare really. It's not even the same anymore. Come on. Come on, you know. Oh, I'll go and kill the last boss, then we'll run out. Hey, Sam Connor, welcome back. The dog is all okay? It's a little puppy, right, isn't it? I did. No, really? Ah, yes. It's like little kids. Like the youngest one is too. She always says, pee 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 pee. And you bring it to the toilet, nothing. You put a new nappy on, immediately shits a nappy full. It's like, why? Why? You literally just got a new nappy, like 5 minutes ago. And they'll refuse to do it in the nappy they already have. It has to be a clean one, otherwise they won't go. Live in an apartment, top floors, getting eyes a bit more involved, have to go for a walk every single time, yeah. Well, at least you're getting your exercise in, I guess. Guess that's one positive. Going up and down all these stairs. or even taking a lift. Oh, these mobs over here though, like on the military side, they can drop the tailoring pattern for shirts. They're usually pretty decent value because they are required for an achievement as well to craft all these t-shirts. But they only drop for tailoring tunes. So if you run a bunch of tailoring tunes, it's worth to kill those and loot them. Already know this one. Okay. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. We need to trade first. Actually, we don't have to. No, actually, I did that right. I need to loot them first. Duh. Professional multi-boxer right here. Forgetting that you have to loot the items before you can trade them to someone. Okay, this is the tune where I want to loot all of this with anyway. Let's see, does it tell me how many of this selector we have? I have 271. I tried streaming to Twitch and YouTube yesterday. Worked decent, only major file was I couldn't have my webcam active in both OBS and Twitch. Ah, yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, it doesn't like that. Because actually, I think there's a thing where you can have a virtual webcam. It's one of the options I think I saw somewhere. And I think that should allow it to work then. Because at that point it's just pretending to have another oh, look at this, way easier. All these tunes are right here already. Ah, look how much time we're saving here by just having them all standing here already. Yeah, this is way more efficient to just leave my tunes parked right here instead of sending them to the graveyard. Yeah, I think, I can't remember, but where I saw that, but I think in Twitch Studio, I think you can set your camera to be like a virtual camera or something. Basically what it does then is it makes a copy of your camera so you can use two at the same time. So you can use one in Twitch Studio and the other in OBS. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, fairly confident I saw that in one of the options, but I cannot remember where. Yeah. So you might have to Google that, but yeah, that should work though. Both have that option? Ah, okay, cool. Alright, yeah. I actually found out what my issue was with was it Stream? Is it Streamer.io? Is the other one I was trying that does both at the same time. I didn't have the what's it called? The bandwidth rate or the bit rate or whatever was too low. Restream.io, that's the one, yeah. So that was too low, and I think that's what was causing the audio issues. Because I tried to stream through YouTube, on my OBS, like the bitrate was still set to low, and then on YouTube I could still hear like the audio distortion. Like, for strangely enough, you could only really hear that in the mic. Once I upped that bit rate, that hasn't been an issue anymore. But now I'm having different issues with OBS. Like, it doesn't remember which WoW screen is the main, which is just infuriating. Because Twitch Studio just picks up the first WoW World of Warcraft process that you've opened, and it uses that as the main screen. But OBS, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, it has issues picking up like my music as well, like Spotify. So even though it's got like 3 different options on how you want it to remember which program to pick, but every time it just doesn't look like it's working properly. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that Twitch Studio doesn't stream to any other servers except Twitch, I guess. At least that would make sense. Although it might though, actually. Although I'd be surprised if it does, really. Oh shit! I didn't take my Druid for the speed boost. Or at least I have a shaman that gives me speed boost later on. That I'll need. I wonder what team I should make for running the Zul group. If I just make all druids, or a combination of hunters and druids. Because druids have extra speed boost in dungeons as well. Which one should I use? Maybe let's go with druids. It's more convenient, I guess. use Streamlabs for OBS too. Yeah. I use Streamlabs, Stream Elements. I'm actually using the chat from the Restream.io because that chat will show both your streams chats. So YouTube on Twitch in one. You can just use the like the web overlay. It's got like a link for it as a browser source. You can just stick that as a chat window, so you can have both of your chats showing on the stream. That's the yeah. I still use the Restream.io for that, just purely for the chat box. That combines Twitch on YouTube or whichever other service you use. Oh, I lost one of my tunes. So I think that my yeah, Stream Elements does my like automated messages. I can't remember which one I use for the overlays, but one is the overlays are nearly like 99% of them all have to pay premium for, which I don't want to do. The other one has a lot more of the free ones, but I can't remember which one is which. Yeah, because I didn't know how the like browser links worked. Like for the longest time, we only found that out recently when I was trying to do both streams at once. It's actually really handy because you can just get the link to pretty much any screen, and then just broadcast that on the stream, which is really handy. Because that's how I do my chat. And I think that's also how I do my alerts in OBS. Oh. Come on, wait, stay here. Oh, I need speed boost. Which one is that? It's on this one, I think. Rip. Alright, that was definitely not try one. This is why I need a druid, by the way. So you don't fall down. Because the druid will give you enough speed boost to just run through in one go. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, I messed up not taking a druid in the group. I actually thought that this guy... Wasn't this the speed up? Ah, I just clicked the wrong one. Duh. Why did I even move that over here? I think this doesn't work this way. Oh, this one, speed totem down, over there. There you go. That's what I should have done. We did that one. This one. Ba-dum-bum. Do you run Zul group? Yeah, semicolon. for the bee juice. You don't? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a team, maybe just 5 toons, just to run the Zul group instance for the bee juice. I don't even have it unlocked yet, but I think I'm gonna put that on a weekly rotation. Yeah, it's like Next, but it's a lot easier to unlock. And then I actually don't know if it's a weekly or a daily reset. But yeah, you can get something called bee juice, and you can trade them in for like recipes and stuff. And the recipes you can sell on the auction house. Similar to the recipes you can trade in at Next. Yeah, those recipes go for a fair amount of gold as well. Pretty sure I already know all of the recipes because I think I bought them off the auction house. But there might be a worthwhile farm. Plus you could get a mount there. I don't think I got those mounts that dropped there. Or 2 mounts I think from the bosses there. Yeah, I did 3 sides. Okay. Come on. Let me in. Oh yeah, I crafted like 5 Vial of Descent. Didn't sell any of them, but Mechanic Chopper, the Alliance one, I made 5 of those as well, and I think I sold 3 of those already. That one's selling a lot quicker. So I might have to restock on that one soon. And I sold some of the next crafted gear sets too, so I need to recraft that as well. Probably something for the coming week. I love this Titanic throw. Get 5 enemies at one go. Perfect. Should look up how many of these Phylactery wave thingies you need to craft a tier 3 set. Let me have a look. Tier 3 next. Well, let's go it. Here we go. So, how much of what do you need? So 280 Phylactery wave. Oh, I need way more Phylactery wave then. So I got almost enough for just one. So what's it? Oh, I guess I'm still so I'm gonna run this for a bit longer then. Mailbox, here we go. Alright, trade all these over. Yeah, I think this is way quicker than what I used to do. Oops. Then once every so often I'll just vendor all this stuff in the mailbox that I didn't loot. Gotta make sure I have a druid in the group now. Go do there you go, druid. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. This one here. Bum. this guy go. Oh, actually, I need to summon this guy. You go summon. This guy can walk in. This one can walk in. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I might make this druid delete a run of him. Follow, 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 follow. Wait, oh yeah, no, I got a druid. Yeah, okay. We're all good. Macro, target enemy. Yeah, that's the one I want. Right, good enough. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay, so while we are, we need this one. Yeah, okay. I will not follow still. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Pumbaa, how are you doing? Warmet, assuming you're 5 boxing next. Wonder what your gold per hour would be today's prices. It's definitely a lot less than it used to be, but I run 8 teams of 5, so it's 40 characters, and it probably takes me about 3 hours or so. And in those 3 hours, I roughly get 3 lamented item pieces on average. The last ones I sold were 90k each. So what's that? It's like 90k an hour. And not counting all the other transmog items you get. So let's say about 100k an hour. So yeah, still pretty good. Used to be way better, but still pretty good. Because the like I never managed to sell the lamented pieces for like 200,000-300,000 gold. Like I've only really sold the most expensive one was probably 125k or something. But yeah, on EU those prices are pretty bad. But I'm more than happy with 90 to 100k an hour. Because it's fairly easy. And it still sells. Not as good anymore, but it still sells. Yeah, and to be honest, it's probably one of the only reasons why I keep my 5 toons, like 5 accounts. Because I could do everything otherwise with just 2 accounts that I do. Just starting in this gameplay. I think I might have 8 million-ish. Used to be more, but then I spent 10 million on trying to level up professions at the start of Dragonflight on 3 different servers. And yeah, that was a waste of money. Well, I never made that back. Because I don't do the crafting orders. Like, I didn't realize how the crafting order system really worked. If I'd known that, I would have never invested that heavily into it. Because I can't be bothered sitting in the city just spamming trade chat. Yeah, so you got your second account, nice. Yeah, it's a good start. I think 2 accounts is probably ideal, really. Because the real multi-boxing, like you used to be able to do, that's no longer really a thing. Like the whole standstill farming that you used to be able to do. That doesn't really work anymore because people just are trading too much on that kind of multi-boxing. Plus they can't. You stand still farming somewhere, a lot of people can't differentiate you from a bot. So you get all these reports, even though you might be doing everything perfectly according to the rules. You just get a bunch of reports that get you banned, and then you're yeah, you're screwed. Because even though you're doing everything legit, it's pretty hard to get the customer support team to actually overturn those bans. Yeah, it's craft ordering, expansion, I wonder what the gold man. Oh, I can pretty much guarantee you that the crafting order system will be in the next expansion. Like, I am 100% convinced that's what's gonna happen. And I can pretty much guarantee as well that there won't be epic BOEs in open world farming next expansion either. Because the whole idea is to get people to use the crafting order system, and I think they're actually quite happy with how that's working. As much as a lot of people hate it, like I don't like it myself personally. But Blizzard said that they are quite happy with it, so I don't think they're gonna change it anytime soon. Hopefully they improve it. But on like on the server I am now, like my main server where my crafters are, the it's just dead crafting orders. There's literally none up ever at all. Like legit, it's just dead. Which I find a shame. Like, it might be my server, but it would have been nice to have like a crafting order every now and then that I could do just to you know, get some knowledge points or like first craft bonuses. But see, next expect will alt armies with all professions. Yeah, probably. So that's kind of what I tried to do this expansion, but didn't work out. Because I tried to do too many at the same time. I tried to do 3 realms where I tried to keep up the knowledge points of yeah, for all the toons in those 3 realms to cover all the professions. So it's like 15 professions or something across 3 realms. And it was just it's just too hard. It was just impossible to keep up with other players for the knowledge points required in the start. But next time I'm just going to focus on the one server, and then they'll work out a lot better, I think. And then once I've got one all set up, I can potentially branch out to another server if I wanted to. But I think I might just stick to the one server. But I can honestly not wait until the next expansion. I think it's going to be good. I can't wait for the whole warband stuff to come in. Like the delves that they announced look really cool to me. I don't know how hard they're going to be, but if you could run it as a multi-box, where you just run like 5 tunes through a delve and get the loot from there and gear up that way, or even level if that's possible, I would love that. You got 120 else. Yeah, Christ, that's a lot. You've got 2 accounts maxed out of you, as in 2 accounts, the maximum amount of characters. That's a lot of characters. I mean, I've got roughly 120, but I've got 5 accounts. I just hope that they don't make it really lame where it's only usable with warbound items, like, because that's going to be the new bind on account system. Like, if that's the only thing you can use it for, then that's just gonna suck. 72 level 70s and the rest are level 66 still adding. Holy smokes, yeah, that's a lot of them really. Are you running the time walking at the moment to level them? Is that how you do it? Time walk is the most time. Yeah, I thought so. That's what I used to do in the past as well. Now I level them up by running them through dungeons on my twink to level 60. And then, like, most of them are all stuck on level 60. Because I don't have a geared enough tune to boost them in Dragonflight yet. I've got a tune that's okay-ishly geared, but it's like below 250, 350, and I think 350 is pretty much really where you want to be, at least. Get to another 40% XP boost. Yeah, I'll be using that. I'm expecting that there's going to be another like event, just like that last time, where you can collect like catch-up gear on really easy leveling. I'll probably do that with some additional XP boost as well, I expect. Do you use the interact key to loot? Using yes, I do. So if I'm actually farming, I got a team of druids for farming, one team for mining and herbing, and one team for like open world farming, although I don't really do that anymore. But the open world farming tunes, they all use a Luderang. But otherwise I use yeah, the interact key, because it's the easiest, because it doesn't move your tunes all over the place by accidentally misclicking, and it's quicker. Yeah, but in what I'm doing here though, in next, because I'm only killing the bosses, the loot goes to the mailbox. Yeah, so in this case I'm not looting anything, I'll just run out and then collect it from the mailbox. But yeah, normally I would use the interact key or a lootering, whichever. Yeah. Yeah, for a while I used to do the mining in, is it Vashar? Is that what the underwater ground is called? Underwater thingy? Underwater world? That used to be decent gold. So yeah, imagine 5 boxing the war within on herb. Yeah, that will be pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure it will also result in getting bento, because people are absolutely hating on that kind of farming now. But yeah, it would be really good though. Yeah, sadly I think doing that, I reckon it's gonna get you banned. Just based on player reports. Yeah, that's what I might make. I'll probably just level one tune to 70 as quick as possible. Yeah, one team to 70, one guy to 70. Probably a druid, and then just farm like crazy. So depending on how the open world farming goes, like if that's good gold per hour, I'll probably do that. Otherwise, I'll swap to mining and herbing. Right. So I don't know if you've seen what I just did, but I basically just loot only the scorch stones from the mailbox. I leave everything else in the mailbox. Trade that over to one tune and then send it off to the account, or to the tune where I want to trade all these scorch stones in. So I have all of them on one tune. And then I sign out, then somewhere later this month I'll just clean out the mailboxes, because all the loot stays in there for a while. Got a priest. Druid. Invite this guy. Sometimes I forget which server some of these tunes are on. I think I've got it now. Join. Yeah, just summon this one. These guys can go in already. Yeah, I personally cannot wait. I think it's going to be really good. The war within some of the things that they've announced. I honestly cannot wait. Alright, make sure I have a target enemy macro here. Yep. Cool. Everyone on follow. There you go. Good to go. Yeah, so you're getting into the gold making game. Is that what you're interested in? Or you've been gold making already? Cool, cool. Yep. It's a clever way you farm this joint. Yeah. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-bum bum. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. It's actually going pretty well. I think we've done 4 teams now. So I might be able to do another team after this. And then we can do the rest tomorrow. Hey Jonch. No, I don't loot these bosses. Because the loot will go to the mailbox. I just collect the loot at the end when I run out from my mailbox. So it's a little bit more efficient because I don't have to click on every screen to loot. And I don't have to vendor it at the end either. Because I only pick the scorch stones out of the mailbox and just leave everything sitting in the mailbox. I might just vendor that at the end of the month or so. Yeah, because it's a bit quicker this way. Yeah, no worries, that's all good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I know it makes looks a bit weird not looting these bosses. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks very much. Plus, when I started doing this, I used to loot on all my toons, like everything, because the war-torn, is it scraps is what they're called? They were good value, so they were actually worth selling. But it's still worth doing. I just can't be bothered dealing with all the additional stuff you need to vendor. So I'm not making like the maximum amount of gold out of here that I could, but it is good enough. I'm mainly just after the scorched tokens here for the lamented pieces, and then some of the transmog that comes with it. Just see there's an added bonus. But yeah, if you wanted to make the most gold out of this, you would loot all the trash as well, and pick up the what are these runes called again? I'll walk past one in a second. The ones that you can pick up from the wall. Yeah, and then you can sell those on the auction house or use them for crafting. I'm just too lazy to end up buying them from the auction house. Ah, frozen runes, that's what they're called. I remember now. Frozen runes, that's what these things are called. Yeah, they're like scattered around. You can just pick them up from the, like they're hanging on the wall. Imagine next pack bought something like next similar to this. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, you can collect these ones, like the frozen runes, and sell them as well. But the price on them is like really bad now. It's like 30 gold or something, and you get like 10 or so per run. Just need to kill all this. There you go. Should be enough. Sure, I don't fall off. Yeah, I've ran this many times, and I think I've kind of perfected it now. The only thing I could do better is have all druids, but I didn't do that because yeah, I initially was collecting the transmog from here. But yeah, if I had all druids, I could run faster. But it's alright. Brought back, yeah. I'm hoping they bring back something like this. I don't really know if there's like an old raid or so that they could revamp. I mean, there's plenty of raids in the other extension, other expansions, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you the reason why I take a druid. So you want to have a druid for the speed boost, because then that just lets you just run over the ledge here without having to jump. So you don't have to jump 5 times on all your tunes. So you can use the druid speed boost, or like this shaman totem does the same thing. That side on, this side. Yeah, last run I messed up. I didn't take a druid. I actually fell down. So I had to redo. I had to run all the way back around. It's just painful. Bum, 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 bum. Using OBS? Yeah, I do. So I use Twitch Studio to stream on Twitch, and I'm using OBS to stream on YouTube. So I'm doing both at the same time. But I've only recently started doing YouTube, so I don't really have any followers or viewers there yet. But surprisingly, there's actually a few people watching the videos afterwards on YouTube, which is interesting. Because I'm not advertising my streams or anything anywhere. Like, I don't plan on making any money out of this. It's just for fun. Because yeah, I like the interaction with the viewers. It's good. And it's nice to help others out, either multi-boxing or gold making wise, or streaming wise as well, really. Although I'm not the most professional streamer by any means. Yeah, but in both OBS and in Twitch Studio, I've got it set up so my main screen is game captured, so it only captures what happens in that game, and I've got that one full screen on my first monitor. Then on my second monitor, misclicked. Yeah, on my second monitor, I've got the 4 additional clients like positioned so they don't overlap, like they kind of fit. Because if you use Windows key Z, you can position your screens nicely on your monitor. So that's how I got my 4 screens set up. That screen I have a separate. I just capture the whole screen there. Hey Reaper, how you doing? Sorry I'm not not farming today. I am farming, but I have to do my next runs this week still, so otherwise we could have farmed together. But yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I had some horrendous sales though since yesterday. I made like 37k on some next crafts on one server, and all the other servers were like, one was like 30 silver, one was 600 gold. The other one had nothing, like legit just nothing. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Right, you made some. I did repost today though, earlier today, and I saw your name come up a bunch on my main server on Emerald Dream. Yeah, I didn't see your name come up much on Sylvanas though. Yeah. Yeah, I saw your name come up quite a few times on my main server. So I've potentially undercut you on every single thing you posted there. Well, maybe not everything. No, I'm on EU. I play on EU. Yeah. 40 hours so people can. Yeah. Yeah, Sylvanas. Pretty much all like the full or high pops. They just got so much competition. People just undercut the whole day. Like on Ravencrest, I posted at like 3 o'clock. 1 sec, let me find the link. Sorry. Yeah, 3 a.m. And by the time I posted all my items, I actually got undercut again. It was unreal. I was like, really? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Just ridiculous. Share. Here we go. Copy this. Where's my Twitch? Here you go. That's my YouTube stream. If you wanted to watch on YouTube instead. Okay, where was I? Here we are. Great man, I feel like they do undercut scans all day or something. Yeah, that's bots that do that as well though. So that's just people you just cannot win from. That's why you need like so many items, because competition is just huge. Yeah, it's a shame really. I mean, I get it, right? Like everyone wants to play this game for free. No one wants to actually pay IRL dollars or euros or whatever it is. Yeah, I do. Plus, at the moment, there's just less people playing retail because there's not really any new content. People like the Season of Discovery, still fairly new, the new second phase. So once the second phase of Season of Discovery kind of dies out and they bring the next phase in retail, we might see some more people coming back. Because I think a lot of people will probably want to finish the content before the next expansion comes out. So I might see a bunch of people come back. Cancel scan, Chronoballs all weekend, and it's every time. Fine. Yeah. So when you're posting, are you posting all your stack all at once, or do you do smaller stacks so you don't have to cancel scan all the time? Because let's say you have like 100 of like the bolts. If you post 100 at a time, as soon as you undercut, you're not making any sales. But if you're posting, are you doing like 50 at a time? Yeah. Yeah, that's the better way of doing it. Just post smaller batches, so I don't have to cancel scan as often. But yeah, competition on EU for like those kinds of things, like current content materials and stuff. Like that competition is gonna be insane. Like there's just so many people doing that. Go trade these scorch stones over. Yeah, but there's good gold to be made though in current content crafting. We've got Semicolon, not sure if he's still here, but he streams it, he makes millions through that. Like he's really into that stuff and he's really good at it too. I'm not sure if he's still here, but if you're still here, let me give you a shout out if you're here. Shout out. Where is he? Semicolon, there you go. Yeah, if you're interested in that kind of gold making, you should have a look at him when he's online. He's got it really down pat, same as Canadian TV. Like the two of them, they are just raking it in on NA. They're both playing on NA, but the same process works on EU though. Yeah, okay, I can go to the next set of tunes. Only goblins focus on the entire market, but less items per region. Focusing on single, yeah. Yeah, you kind of gotta have a mix really, because prices go up and down as well. So if you're only focusing on, let's say, jewel crafting, if that price drops, you're kind of screwed. And I'm here because of semicolon. Oh, right, oh, cool, nice. Here goes semicolon first. Started with Mantius. Ah, yes, but he gave up on Canadian TV yesterday. Yeah, yeah. They are. I love those guys. They're really good. They're very informative to watch. There's a lot of things that even I can learn from them, really. I think is this on drag to? No. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, come on. This is. I'm just going to do it the other way around then. Yeah, sadly, I tend to lose track of the names of like which server some of these tunes are on. It's a bit tricky when you're trying to invite them, you can't remember which server they're on. But the trick is, you just invite your main one, and then it will say, this guy tries to join. Speedy, drew it, and then you can invite them from the message there. You know, invite, well, not already in the group, here you go. Oh, now everyone's in. Summon, and then I need to summon this guy too. Dun, 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 dun. Dinosaur on the way. Oh, help summon. There you go. I want to make YouTube guides for old army shenanigans. Yeah. There's so many things you can do in World of Warcraft if you have an alt army. My internet is still on copper, so streaming is out. Yeah, fair enough. So whereabouts do you live or play, Pumbaa? Ah, you live in. I live in Brisbane, Australia too. Yeah, another Aussie. Yeah, I play on EU because I'm originally from the Netherlands, but I moved here, what, maybe like 12 years ago now. Like, I initially came over backpacking. I used to live in Bundy, really. Yeah, that's not too far. I mean, still ages driving. It still takes 8 hours to drive there, but all things considered, in Australia, that's not that far away. Might sound strange for some people here, especially the Europeans. They go, 8 hours drive, not far away. It's a shame that I play on that I moved to Australia. Yeah, I guess it kind of is, because I used to enjoy like the whole like raiding and stuff with my guild. I used to have a guild back in the day. That guild actually still exists, but I'm no longer in that guild. Yeah, the Netherlands is better. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't get me wrong, I like the Netherlands, but it's not better. On the wheat being legal does not make up for it. Yeah, the weather sucks. Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong though. Like the weather here. Oh yeah, not legal per se, but it's also not illegal. It's like a grey. It's like condoned is the right word, I guess. I think that's the right word at least. Yeah, they actually it's a great grey area. Yeah, because you're allowed to have 5 plants at home for your own consumption. Which was hilarious because my brother, he grew his own wheat one year with his friends. And he started off with like this gedoogd, yeah, that's right, that's the Dutch word for it, yeah. I had a raid back in Wildstar days. I solo play now, chill. Yeah, I solo play mostly as well. I do group farming with people, like with Reaper for example. We farm together quite a bit. Oh, that's a lot of fun actually, like enjoy farming together with other people. But yeah, to get back to the story of growing your own wheat. Like he bought like seeds and stuff to grow like 5 plants. Start off with like a little homemade greenhouse, maybe like a meter tall, like like a meter and a bit wide or something. On these plants, they were growing so well, they had to move it to a bigger space. He was doing it together with a couple of his mates. One of his friends, they had like a full-size greenhouse, like a proper full-size one. So they moved the plants in there. They kept feeding them like fertilizer and all that stuff. So these plants, they were just growing out of control really. And then at one point we went on holidays for 4 weeks to Spain. His friend kept feeding fertilizer to these wheat plants, and they grew so big they reached the roof of the greenhouse, which is like 2 and a bit meters high. So they had 5 of these massive plants, like absolutely huge. So by the time it got to harvesting it, they spent like 2 days cutting off all the bulbs. Yeah, it was crazy. It was which was hilarious. But then they cut off all the stems, and they had to I can't like. Is it called the bulbs? I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, it took them like a week with a group of friends to pull off all the parts that you had to dry. And even that process of just pulling it all off and drying it all, like they got so high just sitting in a room with that pile of wheat. It was really funny. And then it took them ages to dry it as well. It turned out to be terrible wheat, but they had so much of it that it didn't matter. But yeah, it was really funny. Yeah, the sheer amount that they ended up with was just ridiculous. Would have loved to be there as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind either really. Like I'm not really a smoker or anything, but I don't mind it every now and then. Yeah, that was good fun though. They never did it again though. They all like it's too much effort. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I just can't wait until they legalize it here in Australia. Like, it will come eventually. it's just not there yet. Man, I can't relate so much with you. Yes. Yeah, here they want to legalize it in Germany. The rules are gonna be even better than here in the Netherlands. You can have up to 25 grams. All right, yeah, that's a good amount. Yeah, I mean, this is what I think about it, right? Like, I see it in the same way as alcohol, right? As long as you're, you know, not driving, you're not doing any stupid things while you're on it, I don't see why you should not be able to, you know, just have a smoke. But if it's legal, then they can tax it, right? So they can tax the shit out of it. And at that point, it's like a huge source of income for the government. You can control it, like you can, you know. Yeah, apart from all the benefits that there are with weed just in general, really. Well, it doesn't make any sense to me why it isn't a thing already. It will come though. It will come. I just say like, those things all take time. But yeah, I am looking forward to when that time's here. Not that I plan on smoking all the time, but it's just nice to have a smoke every now and then. Yeah. Oh, let me add your battle tag. So where did you play Puma? Is it EU or NA? I forgot where you're playing. You're probably on NA if you're in Australia. Only vape now, just to relax. You're playing on NA, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Are you got a funny story? I'm all up for stories, really. Like, I love stories. Let me quickly add you before I forget. Where was it? Boomba 11682. There you go. I had dreadlocks for a few years going on vacation with my family to Spain. My whole family didn't have any problems at the airport, of course. They picked me up for full control. Ah, yes, that sounds about right. They can say whatever they want, that they don't profile that stuff, but that's just BS, really. Yeah. They definitely pick you out based on how you look. Yeah. Good. Nice to meet you. Yeah, no worries. Nice to meet you too. Yeah. This is why I like the whole streaming thing. I don't want to make any money out of this, but it's good to you know, chatting with people. It's nice. I enjoyed it. If I get to hear some funny stories while I'm at it, that's even better. Yeah, I used to work for when I used to work for one of my previous companies, I had to fly around every now and then because they had offices all around the state. So I fly to other cities and stuff. And I wasn't worried, couldn't smoke in Spain. Say I was at the airport in Spain. They haven't asked me, wanna buy weed with my coke, really? Yeah. These people, they know their market. Yeah. Oh yeah, when I was flying for that company, they did like a relationship counseling on assisting people with gambling help and stuff. But for some reason, I will always get picked out for to have my bags checked for bombs, like the um, say like the explosive material that they use in mining. I don't know why they picked me out. Like I've never set foot in a mine. I've never touched a stick of dynamite in my life. Yeah, good to meet people similar to that. Yeah, for sure. And I was worried, couldn't smoke to Spain. And second, I was at the airport in Spain. Everyone wanted to buy weed, want to buy coke. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. People even bought my songs in the street to me. Really? Well, that's hilarious. That's pretty funny. I wish they would sing for me in the street. No one ever sings for me in the street. Ammonium nitrate. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon I just got targeted at the airport because they could probably see that I was not in the mining industry. And they just wanted to do a check without causing any issues, because they probably have to do X amount of checks. So they just randomly pick someone where they're fairly confident that um, it's not going to be any issues. So they meet their quota, and then um, they don't cause any issues. Yeah. What do you recommend to make gold? I have 2 accounts at the moment, and I've been selling a little to 44 flipping, a little bit inscription. Yeah, the flipping is really good. You can do that with any item really, like not just 424 gear. I'm gonna assume that's the Emerald Dream BOEs. Reaper does that actually, he does the same thing as you. That's good gold making. The professions, there's still a lot of gold to be made with those. Even this late in the expansion. You do the 418 gear, yeah. The easiest way to make gold now is literally do the world quest. Just make sure that your toon has high enough gear level. Like I think you need like 385 or something, or 386 for the world quest to give more. Instead of giving you gear, you get gold for them. With a bunch of elves, that is probably the easiest and also the quickest way to make a bunch of gold. I'm sending out 56 skinners, should be level 70, not sure if I can get there before. Jeez. That is a lot of them really. What are you gonna skin with all those? Like that is a crazy amount. Because are you gonna do the Cobra scale or whatever it's called? Is it? That's what that's called? Cobra scale? Cobra skin, that's what it's called. How much gold is that nowadays? Didn't that just go down the drain, or is that still okay? I have 1 skinner, but I haven't actually done that. But yeah, if you've got, it's still 11k. All right, that's pretty good though. Like if you have that many skinners, I'm pretty sure you don't need to be level 70 though. I think level 60 is enough. Or do you have to be level 70? I'm not sure. I think it might be okay from level 60. And probably skills to your level. Gotta min-max the perception knowledge point on rare skinning knife. Ah yeah. Yeah, I honestly should. I'll go try it now just to test. Yeah, level 60. Yeah. I think that probably scales to your level, unless it's like an elite that might be level 70, then that's going to be a bit rough on the level 66, but yeah, I honestly will not be surprised if it scales to your level. You go, grab these scorch stones. Oops. No, don't take on. No, I don't want to loot everything. I only want scorch stones. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Okay. Yeah, if I can't kill it, gotta wait like 5 minutes or something. Oh, right, okay, gotcha. I still need to find some more flips instead of only the Dragonfront PoE, yeah. Okay, talk specs on your PC. Surely you're running a decent net on PC. Yeah, let me have a quick look what I've got. I ran... So my graphics card is still old. So I've got an old 1080 graphics card. And I used to have an old CPU. Because I only upgraded at the end of last year. Let's see, what do I have now? Where is it? Here we go. So at the moment I have a AMD Ryzen 9 7900X, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and then the 1080 graphics card. So the graphics card's pretty old, but I used to run an old i7. Oh, I've boxed it up. Yeah, I used to have an old i7, which is now probably like 4 or 5 years old. But for the streaming software, doesn't take much. Like for streaming, it hardly takes anything. And for my internet, I've got a 100 down and 40 up. But I used to have 50 down and 20 up. Yeah, I'm running M2s. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think I have 2 M2s. One is the newest standard that matches my motherboard, and the other one is the older standard, because there's a new standard for the M2s. Okay, I need to write down which tunes I ended up on, so I know which ones to start with tomorrow. Where's my paper? Here we go. So I'm just writing down the tunes that I'm on, because I won't remember tomorrow which ones I'm on. see. I made the mistake buying a laptop M2, the one with the no. Spreadsheet checklist. Yeah, I should. Yeah, honestly, that's what I should be doing. Spreadsheets. I just haven't. But yeah, that would be the right way of going about this. Yeah, 120 Ls. That's a lot of Ls, really. Don't get me wrong, I've got that many as well, but I only run next to like 40. A lot of the other ones are just like really low level ones. Plus, on some of my accounts, I don't have as many Ls. So on my main account, I've got the majority of my characters. And my second account has a good amount as well, but then account 3, 4, and 5 have a lot less Ls. I only want to run next as a 5-man. So I think I saw we had 360 tokens, if that's right. So how many runs was that then? 360. Oops. Yeah, so we did 6 runs. So I have another 2 runs to go tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm gonna call the day here. Let's get rid of this. Because I gotta work again tomorrow, unfortunately. Haven't won the lotto yet, so still gotta work. Let's see, is there anyone online that you guys might be interested in watching? Let me see. No, I don't see anyone that I'm following, at least. Yeah, I'll find someone else though. No idea who this person is. No, I'll leave that as this then. I drive Uber, so it's even harder to get up in the morning. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, at least you can set your own work times, I guess. But yeah, I feel that though. Well, I don't mind waking up in the morning, but my partner hates waking up in the morning. She's a lot better at it now. Now she's got kids though, but before it was like nearly impossible to get her out. Got a balance of both life with reality. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I don't get that many hours. Well, I play a lot of hours of World of Warcraft, but that's because that's mainly what I do when the kids are asleep. Because I've got 2 little girls. And when they go to sleep, I can play like a couple hours. So today I play like 2 hours. But yeah, otherwise, until they are asleep, there's no chance. Like, it's literally impossible to play any games. Once they grow up, it might be a bit different. Why is this person inviting me to a guild? I don't want to go in a guild. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Got a lot of people watching actually. So yeah, thank you for tuning in and all the chatting. I very much appreciate it. It's good fun. On the follows, of course, thank you. Okay, Yawns. I've probably absolutely butchered your name there. My apologies. And I think I got some on YouTube as well. I think one of you guys followed on YouTube, so thank you. That was really nice. And then yeah, I'll be back online tomorrow. So if you guys are keen for some more, I will doing a bit more of this tomorrow. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna do tomorrow yet, but we'll see. I might unlock Soul group so I can start doing that. I'll make a team for that. So that's probably what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So yeah, thank you all again for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all the next time. So yeah, thanks again, and bye bye.